Forward. Okay, so welcome back. We're about to start the online version of this course, and I'm going to give you a quick run through of what to expect for this course. So I am going to share my screen with you, and we are going to take a look. So Edsby has crashed several times, and the site is experiencing more traffic than ever before. So I've created a backup website called chuckscheatsheet.com where you can go and access all the material 24/7 that is not going to be overloaded. It's not going to be shut down because it is a website that I have created. To show you what the website looks like, it is going live on Tuesday, 3/31, that is tomorrow. Let's take a look at what it looks like. You're going to go to chuckscheatsheet.com and it will look something like this. You have a couple options. If Edsby's down, you need to contact me. You can go to the instructors. You can click on email me, and that will send you through, if you look on the bottom corner of the screen, to my school email account. My hopes is the fact that I replaced the stock image guy with the other professors so that we can all be contacted through here. If not, when you go to the website, try to keep it very, very simple. You're going to go to courses. You're going to scroll down the course that you're enrolled in, which is Algebra II. It has a brief introduction of what Algebra II is, and it's going to have a few things of what we would normally go through as a class. You're going to learn new content, you're going to take notes, we're going to do practice together, and we're going to do activities. The two big things that you're going to be looking at are mainly videos and then secondarily notes. Eventually, all the material will be up here from semester 1 and semester 2. However, as of right now, I have where we left off loaded up, the reciprocal function. You're going to click on that somewhere. It will take you to the lesson. You'll notice that 7.1 and 7.2 are already loaded. If you click on the notes, you'll see the handwritten notes from what we did in class on those days. That's from 7.1. And on 7.2, again, these are basically what we've been posting to Edsby, so if you like that version of the class, that will still be available to you. I will post some videos for those of you who don't necessarily remember what we did for the break because it was more than 2 weeks ago. But in the future, Monday through Thursday, you're going to log in to this site at some point during the day. You're going to notice that there's going to be a new video that day. So you'll see a 7.3, you'll see notes, you'll see a video, you click on the video. As of right now, I'm going to be posting one video. It's going to be what we would normally go over. My hopes are that I can be able to post more than one, a short and a long video. A short, less than 5-minute video, something that hits the hot points if you know what's going on, and then you move forward. Or the long video, which is going to be around 20 minutes, which is going to take you step by step through each aspect of the problem. And that's really mostly what you're going to be required to do. The suggested practice over on the side is going to be where I add what we would normally consider homework problems. This is not going to be required due to logistical issues. I'm not going to have the time nor the sanity to sift through 140 copies of multi-shot images of student work that I may or may not be able to read. So it's not going to be required. It will be suggested because this is where the questions from the test are going to be coming from. So I would recommend that you take a look at it. If, let's say, after you've watched the video at 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. and you have questions on the video, that is where you reach out to me. I'm going to be having office hours, which is basically what we're doing right now is considered what I would say is an office hour. You have two options for general meetings, from 9 to 11 in the morning and from 1:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon. It doesn't matter when you normally had me. If you had me first period, either of those works. If you had me 8th period, either of those works. These are open forums, meaning when you log in, if it's just me and you, I answer your questions however long it takes. If you log in and there's other people, let's say there's 30 people, I'm going to be doing my best to take the questions in the order of which we receive them. I may or may not have time to get to your individual question. If you tried me in the morning, I didn't get to your question. You tried me in the afternoon, I didn't get to your question. Don't worry, I'll take you tomorrow. If that's happened several times and you need individual consultation, I can set up a private meeting. These are going to be in 15-minute blocks because I do have a lot of students, an hour in the morning and an hour in the afternoon. These are for questions that you don't want in a classroom setting. So either, hey, I have a question about grading, I have a question over what course I need to take next year, or hey, my mom and dad have a question that they need to ask you. Any of those I'm more than happy to answer, but Like I said, those are limited to 15 minutes so that we can make sure that everybody has access to those. That is your main schedule Monday through Thursday. You wake up, you go to the website, you check out the video. If you have questions, see me sometime during the day. If not, you're done. On Friday, there will be no new content posted. I'll simply be answering any questions throughout the week. So like I said, if I didn't get to your questions Monday through Thursday, you were just really, really, really unlucky. On Friday all day, it's just review questions. So you're welcome to log in, ask those questions then. None of this is required for me. You simply log in and ask questions when you need to. The only requirement is that you actually access the material. As far as grading is concerned, I try to keep grading very simple and very true to what you might see in a future online course or in a college setup. There are going to be 4 tests. They're going to be posted online, and they're going to be multiple choice and open notes. I realize this is an online course. I'm not going to be able to monitor who uses their notes and who doesn't. So we're going to assume everybody is using their notes. You have full access to any material you have at your disposal. You have 24 hours to submit the test. So on Wednesday at midnight, I'll post the test on Chuck's cheat sheet and on Edsby if I can, if Edsby is working on that day. You have until midnight on Thursday to submit it. So if you submit it at 1 a.m., an hour after it's posted, awesome. If you submit it at 11:59, 23 hours after it's posted, you're good. If you submit it after that 24-hour deadline, for whatever reason, it is considered late and it is not considered a passing test. There are no late tests. There are no makeup tests. There are no retakes. You have one shot in a 24-hour period to take this test with all of your notes at your disposal. I am considering passing, scoring a 75 or higher. If you score higher than 75, you pass. If you don't, you don't. If you pass all 4 tests, they're about every 2 weeks, you get an A. If you pass 3 and fail 1, a B, 2 and 2, a C, 1 and 3, a D. If you fail all 4 of them, you get an F. If you are a senior and you really need to make sure you get credit for this course and you know that you're going to fail all 4 tests because you've been lost as a duck this entire time, I would strongly recommend that you do the optional assignment in Khan Academy. I'll have a Khan Academy up and running by tomorrow on the 31st with access to, I'm going to be posting assignments throughout the quarter. As long as you're doing those and completing those satisfactorily, which means you're passing, you're getting mastery on them. At the end of the quarter, I'm going to check. You've done them all. I'll replace one of those failing test grades with a pass. That means seniors who have been lost as a duck and did their homework, you get a D in the course. You've passed. If you're somebody who's passed 3 tests and you're like, I failed one, that was a stupid mistake, I know what I was doing. There's no retakes or makeups, but if you've done the Khan Academy, it replaces that failing grade with a passing grade. You're back into the A range. But that, in a nutshell, is how the course is going to be conducted. As I've said, about every 2 weeks, we'll have a test. You'll have 24 hours to take it. But day to day, Monday through Thursday, you log in, you look for the new video, watch it, try out the problems. If you have any questions, see with me. Otherwise, at that point, I'm going to end the recording. At this point, reach out to me via email or Edsby message for any further questions. And at this point, I'm going to take individual questions.